Hello guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing something kind of different. I am making a tier list. I'm making a tier list of all the plants in Plants vs. Zombies 2, and here are my categories. S, which is like, definitely use this one, super good. A, pretty good, you should use this one. B, it's better than nothing, but it's not as good as A. S. C, mid tier, it's like it's kind of just whatever. E is bad. E is like pretty bad, and then F is just the no, D is bad. E is pretty bad, and F is just the worst. And then I also have separate categories for mint because I don't have all the mints and tools like iceberg lettuce would be considered a tool. So yeah, let's do this. So starting right off, I don't remember the name of this one, but it's a mint, so it's going here. The only mint I have is I could have the containment, but because I have enough, but I don't want the containment. I have the where is it? I need to find it. When we come along to it, we'll find it. But and then the next plant we'll actually get to rate is the AKEE. Now, this is a very helpful plant. It's especially against the excavator zombie, so I'd say it's a good B. And remember, these are all just my opinions. Aloe F tier. The only good way to use it is if you use it with a Endurian, and even then, it doesn't even heal that often, and if there's like a bunch of zombies continuously eating the plant, the aloe is really not going to do anything. We got another mint. I really want that mint. I want both of these mints. They're both so cool. And then apple mortar. Apple mortar? Oh, oops, sorry, it's not cool. I got to try it out. It's pretty good. It's kind of like a better 3-peater, so I'd say it's B tier as well. Another mint. Oh my goodness. Banana launcher. It's really good and it makes a fun noise, but it's really expensive. C tier. Bloomerang. Bloomerang, it's alright for a plant to start out, but it just gets outclassed easily by other plants with the piercing effect, so E tier. Hurt Lobber, it's pretty good. It's a good A tier. Actually, B tier. Blover, okay, it's a tool. Blover is a tool. You only use it on a couple of worlds, and I don't know. It's a tool. Yeah, it's a tool. And then another mint. I think that's peppermint. I can't tell. Pomegranate. It's not as good as cherry bomb. It's like D. Bok choy, again, a good plant, but it gets outclassed easily, so E again. Bowling ball. Okay, I love this plant because the idea is just so great and it's so good. So the idea is it fires off one bulb, this little teal one, um, that's the weakest. Then it fires off a bigger bulb, which is blue, and does a little more damage. And then it fires off that orange one in the back, which does the most damage. And then it'll take time to regrow. But the problem is, if there's a zombie in its lane, when the first blue one regrows, then it'll just fire immediately. So you have to have a vacant lane for it to regrow. So I'm gonna have to put it in E tier because it's just its purpose isn't great. Again, a good starter plant, but it gets outclassed by things like the AKEE and other lobbing plants really quickly. Cactus. Okay, in the original game, Cactus was horrible, but in this one, it's actually not too bad. It has a piercing shot, so I'd say I'd give it a good C tier. Color power all the way up to S. Better Hypnoshroom. I love it and I want it. I just got to try it out in those free premium plant ones. Celery stalk, very underrated. It's a really good plant. It's just you have to make sure that it doesn't get overwhelmed, because that's like the only way to kill it. And that guy in the back, he throws like a million punches per second, so I'm giving him an A tier. Third guard, it's like a toolish. You know what? That doesn't go in E. Hang on, let me add another O. Toolish. There, it goes there. Cherry bomb. Okay. Oh, oops. Cherry bomb. It's A tier, just because there's a couple of explosives that outclass it. It's good for what it does. It's a very well balanced explosive, pretty cheap too for a 3x3 explosion, and pomegranate is just, we don't talk about that. But chili bean, it's an E tier. Again, it's a stalling plant, and yeah, it does insta kill a zombie, which is probably what's keeping it from being an F tier. But there's just so many better ones like Stallia and stuff, and so it's kind of redundant. Chomper, F tier. Chomper sucks in the old game and in this one. Citron, it's pretty good. I mean, it's very expensive, but it does fire a pretty high damaging shot, so I'd say it's a good B tier. Coconut Cannon, it's again a B tier. Again, pretty C tier, B tier. You guys can debate in this one in the comments, because I think this is going to be a multiple part series. But I'd say it's B tier because it's a little cheaper. But a banana launcher can fire anywhere. No, it is a C tier. Banana launcher can fire anywhere. Coconut cannon has to fire in a straight line ahead of it. That being said, its plant food is super strong. So Cold Snapdragon. Snapdragon is already a B or A tier, so that makes Cold Snapdragon a. It's just so good, especially against like the the zombies with the torch. I forget their names right now. I can't tell what this is. Hang on. Hang on. Sorry, I'm trying to find the enchantment, possibly? No, that's enchantment. Let me just go through all of these. It's not filament. Is it peppermint? No, it's not peppermint. That's the winter mint. Reinforcement, no. Bombardment, no. Element, no. Enchantment, no. Containment, no, I know what that one looks like. Enforcement, armament. Oh, armament looks cool. Concealment. Oh, concealment. Okay. So it's a mint, and this is also a mint. Containment it would be an F. No, I'm just kidding. It's alright. Dandelion. Sounds pretty good. I've only used it like once or twice, and I don't really remember it, so I'm just gonna put it in a B tier because I remember it being pretty alright. Dustglobber. Okay. A. Very good. Dustglobber is overpowered. Well, it's very strong, but modern day, folks. Electric Blueberry, another S tier. It's just, it fires off an insta-kill every 12 seconds. Hang on, let me add another tier. I'm sorry, this is just, oops. Don't mind me. I can spell. I think it's this one, but I don't remember what it does. Electric pea shooter. I have this. It's really good. It's basically it's kind of like if you took a pea shooter, a bloomerang without the return effect, and a lightning reed or electric blueberry, combined it. EMP peach, another tool because you only use it on like for future and modern day to knock out the mechs, which are the most annoying things ever. And durian, it's alright. Infinite's better. I'll just say it's a C tier rather. Another mint. This should be most of the mints, shouldn't it? Escape route. I used this once and I loved it. It's really good and S tier. It's really good, especially in those levels where you need to protect the endangered plants. If the endangered plants are pretty high up, you can just replace it with something, and it's super good. Exploder nut. Again, this is kind of like those exploder nuts from the original game with the bowling, and I actually really like this one. The intensive carrot is good on it because it restores it like revives plants but only to half health, and that's good because you want the zombies to eat this one so they can blow up. I think that's pretty good. Another mint. Oh my goodness. Fire pea shooter. This is a gem plant. It's pretty alright for what it does. Its plant food effect is kind of like a jalapeno with that. Yeah, its plant food effect is a jalapeno, so it's pretty good, I'd say. So I'll give it a tier. Fume shroom. Oops. Fume shroom. It's pretty alright. I mean, it's good for what it does. I'd say it's one of the better plants. So I'd say it's a B tier. Garlic. Not that good. Unless you have starfruit, then you can do one of those strategies. I forget what they're called. You can do one of those things with the gloom shroom where you divert them, but in this one they're just not that good. So I'd say they're D tier. You can go with pomegranate. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry, go after my mom something. So, I forget what this one is called, but it's like a ghost, I think it's ghost pepper or something, and it's so good. It's really good for taking out gravestones and just zombies in general. A tier. Gold bloom, instant S tier, gives you so much sun, and the refresh time, it's pretty long, but I still think it's good. Dude, there's still more freaking mints. This is insane. Gold bloom. I like this one, but it's only useful in Lost City. I'd say it's toolish because it's only useful in Lost City levels where they don't have them, or levels where they don't have them, but you don't really use them after Lost City, so they're kind of. This one is also a tool, Iceberg Glidus. It just freezes zombie. Goopy shooter. This is really good. A tier. It's like a poison pea. It's like the cutest plant in the game, which we'll find eventually, combined with a pea shooter. Sorry. Then I have the grape shot. It's a good explosive. I think it's better than cherry bomb. It's S tier because it explodes and its grapes go everywhere, doing a bunch of damage to zombies, and it's just good. Another tool, just for destroying graves. Grimrose, or I forget whatever it's called. It's kind of toolish, but I mean, its powered up effect it's a C tier. Its powered up effect is good. It's basically just a tangle kelp, but for land. Crocodile, A tier. It's really despite the weird name, It's it's pretty helpful because it shoots those little pits out of its mouth, and then when it gets close, it will charge forwards and eat the zombies, and it's really good on those do not lose more than X plants levels because it charging at the zombies after they touch it doesn't count as losing a plant, so it's really good there. I haven't used this one. I don't even know its name. I didn't know this existed. I'm sorry. Homing Thistle, it's pretty okay. I'd say it's a B tier. I mean, it can get overwhelmed pretty quickly, so it's interesting. Hot Date, this is so good. I'm doing the like I'm doing. It's just I love that plant. Hot Potato is also a tool. Hurricane. Hurricane is pretty good. It's like an advanced version of the Blover. It's kind of toolish. It's toolish. Let's do that because it's like a Blover and something else combined. Hang on, Noma. Hang on, Noma. Mango, please. Sorry about that. Hypno Shroom. A tier, only thing putting it away from S tier is the fact that Cauliflower is better than it because Cauliflower doesn't just die after it hypnotizes one. Imitator, it's a toolish, it'll just imitate one of these plants. It's good. Infinite, best walnut of the game in my opinion, and it's plant food. That thing's incredible. It's toolish because you use it to bring things back to life. I haven't used the jack-o'-lantern bomb or whatever it's called, but jalapeno, that's a good plant. I'd say it's B tier because A tier, no, because it's a little better. Let me swap its place with cherry bomb. It's a little better than cherry bomb. It just like cleans the entire row. Colonel Pole, it's a C tier. I mean, it's good in the early game and for taking out flying zombies, but once you get Blover, it just gets outclassed and other plants outclass it. Kiwi Beast. It's good. I'd say it's an S tier because it has a lot of health and kind of like an upgraded Fat Beat, if you will. Laser Beam. This is definitely just an upgraded version of the Bloomerang. It's just so good. It's a very well-rounded plant, and its superpower effect is pretty good as well. So I'd give it a good A tier, B tier. Yell at me in the comments if you like, but I'm gonna do A tier. Lava Guava. I actually have this plant, and I think that it's alright. It's a B tier, yeah. Lightning Reed is not very strong on its own, but it's good in large groups, and chickens are no more once you use it. So I'd say, sorry, I'd say it's a B tier. Yeah, B tier. Lily Pad, a tool. Again, it's just only used in Big Wave Beach. So, Magnet Shroom, again, a tool-ish kind of thing. And then magnifying glass, it's a D tier. You have to spend sun to use it, and while it does do a pretty heavy attack, it's still not great. Marigold. Shoot. I am the most stupid human alive. Oh, they're down here. Yes. They're just right here. Sorry. That's just the Zen plant. Hang on. Let me do something really quick, because this is weird, because all of them are the same color. And I don't like it, so I'm just mixing up the colors. Red. No, you know I need to do a green. Green's my favorite color. Oh no, you can't see it. The black. So let's just do Purple set. Okay, there we go. That looks better. Okay. Melon, A tier. The only thing that's keeping it from being an S tier is the fact that winter melon is better. We have a lot of A tiers here. I mean, yeah. I'm gonna do like 5 more minutes on this recording, see how far I get, and then I'm gonna end it off. I haven't used this one, or at least I don't remember it. But Moonflower, it's whatever it's called. It's planned for the fact it's pretty good. I'll put it in the B tier. This guy. I'm gonna B tier. I mean, I'm gonna move that up to B tier. Parsnip. Parsnip is really good, but there's been a long-standing debate in my head over Wasabi Whip or Parsnip. Parsnip is really good though, and I'm gonna give it a tier. Peanut, it's a pretty well-rounded plant. It's kind of underrated in my opinion, so I'll give it a B tier. Do this more mints and pea pod not good at all. E tier. Don't use that plant. Actually, I'm gonna end it off here. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be bringing you more Plants vs Zombies content later. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next